Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to sit in front of my camera and say hello to you people and all my loopy brothers and sisters and all my friends. And it's been such a long time. I'm just sitting here getting ready to take my evening meds, which I have, you can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My afternoon meds, not evening. I still have more to take this evening, but I have my morning, my afternoon, and my evening. And so, while I'm taking my meds, I'm going to just chit chat with you guys. See what you've been up to, what's been going on, and just see what you guys been doing. I know last time I uploaded a video, I was in the car going somewhere, I don't know, to a doctor's appointment. And so I'm usually on the go. Rarely am I sitting here just talking in front of my camera like I used to do. Sorry for the darkness of the room. It's not really as dark in here as it looks on camera. But I do have the blinds closed because the sun is on this side. My window is right there. And the sun is right there. So I keep the blinds closed when the sun is on this side. So at any rate, had my last appointment was with my orthopedic surgeon, and I did the knee injections, which usually works pretty good, and they usually last, they're supposed to last like 3 months, and then I go back in, then I get the what is the name of it, the other injections. I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me. But I get those in 3 months, and then I go back in 3 months after that, which has been a total of 6 months. And I get the gel injections again, and then I go back in 3 months and get the cortisone. That's what it is. The cortisone injections, and then 3 months after that, the gel. So this time, I still have more to take. This time they didn't work as well. They usually will, this is like a week after I had it done. They usually will be working for like 2.5 months. But my knee, my right knee feels like, and that's the one that needs to be replaced because it's just bone to bone. There's nothing between the upper and the lower. And, so it really needs to be replaced. But I just got my hip replaced last year, so I was trying to wait as long as I could before getting my knee replaced. But it's just not cooperating. Sorry about that. But it's just not cooperating. It's not feeling, excuse me, as good as it normally does. It normally gives me a little bit of strength, and it, you know, kind of takes away the pain and the some of the limp. I can tell, you know, because I don't limp as bad when I have the gel injections. But this time it's just like it's not even working, and which is kind of confusing because I can't figure out why it's not working. But then I got the injections in both knees, and really I'm not really seeing any results this time, and that's unusual. But I think I might have to, this is November, I might have to go ahead and have this knee replaced like in February. I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm just not looking forward to the recovery. But I think I'm gonna have to get it done, because if I don't, that knee is just not gonna, it's not gonna carry me much longer. I can tell. It's almost like if you know how strong your joints feel. Your joints are bones, and they're supposed to be solid. My knee on that side almost reminds me of a gristle. You know how a gristle is hard, but then it's soft? You know, it's kind of soft. If you go to put pressure on it, it'll bend, or, you know, it kind of almost feels like that, because it feels like it's just not holding up for some reason. So I think I need to talk to him about that. I did have some pain on my prosthetic side where I had my hip replacement. Don't know why that was hurting. That hasn't hurt since about 3 or 4 days after my hip replacement, which was February of 2014. So that's been quite a while ago, but it was hurting so bad, it just felt like almost like I hadn't had it replaced yet. And that's very uncommon, because like I said, that's a prosthetic. So how does a prosthetic hurt? But anyway, I saw him about that too, and he put me on that, you know, that 6-day power pack, the steroid pack. And I hate that what those do to your body, but man, when I take those things, especially that 6-day run, I don't limp. I have energy. Man, I was up cooking and putting stuff in the crock pot at 11 o'clock at night and letting it cook through the night, doing dishes in the middle of the night. I just had energy that I haven't had in a long time. I could take my service dog out and walk in without limping. I could move around the house without having to stand for 10 to 15 seconds before moving. And it was just sad to say that I felt my best, or I feel my best, when I take those high doses of steroids like that. And that's really sad. So I'm trying to figure out, what can I do? What things can I take that would give me the same results as that? For example, are there some natural supplements, some plants, some, you know, aside from the cannabis, some veggies, some food groups that I can, you know, introduce and focus on that would give me the same results? I mean, I felt absolutely great. And that's sad to have to take those doggone things just to feel normal. But I'm really looking for something. I'm looking for some information here. I need to find something that I could take that would give me the same or like results. I want the equivalent. I'm greedy. I want to feel just like I felt when I was taking those high steroids. You know, didn't have any limbs, didn't have any pains in my knee. And granted, the pain is still, I mean, the joint is still the way it is. And I accept that. I don't think I'll forget that it needs to be replaced. But, you know, at the same time, I could focus because I wasn't in pain all day, every day. I wasn't having to take pain pills, you know. And the only thing that would really work for my hip, I was begging my daughters. It was like I was begging for drugs or something. It was like you would have thought I was asking for heroin or something like that. And I have strong pain pills. I have morphine and I have hydrocodone. Okay? How much stronger than those can you get? Not too much stronger. But even those wasn't what I wanted. It was one thing that I knew that was going to get that hip pain gone. I knew exactly what would do it. The pain pills, you know, they're great, but they was just masking the pain. But I knew if I could get my hands on one of these pills, just one, I knew that it would make such a tremendous difference. It would be like dropping some cold water on the tongue of a desert dry person that just needed some water. That drop would just radiate and sing through their entire body. They would notice even the one drop. And so I knew this one pill would make all the difference. But because of my kidney challenges, kidney disease. And because they took me off of these medications and have deemed them not appropriate for my body, my daughter guards them like she's a Nazi soldier or something. And you can get them over the counter. They're not narcotic. It's just a simple Aleve, an anti-inflammatory. That's all I needed. Obviously, when someone has lupus, their body is filled with inflammation. And the one thing that can fix that is the anti-inflammatories. I just wanted an Aleve. I begged her. It was like middle of the night. I think it was like 2 or 3. It was either that or go to the hospital. I didn't want to go to the hospital. I had pain pills here. All they were going to do is just give me some pain medication, which I already have. But I knew the way that it was feeling and the pain pills just kind of masking it for like an hour or two. I knew it had to be something that Aleve would knock out. She gave me 2 pills, 2 Aleves. I took one. That was a week and a half ago. I have not yet had to take the second one. That's how well they work. It knocked the pain out because the opiates weren't doing it. They just weren't. They take away the pain for a couple of hours, but then it would come right back, and it was just masking it because I could still feel the throb in the background, just waiting to just get beyond, you know, those pain medications, put up that little blockade, and they were just waiting to get beyond that blockade that pain was. But if I could find some way to really get, some real good results like anti-inflammatories would do from a natural food, from a plant, from some veggies, from a food group, whatever it is, let me know. I really, really want to research and explore this, and I am taking this very seriously because I could probably get rid of 40% of my pains just getting rid of the inflammation, and they don't want me taking even Aleve, and that's sad because that does it better than these opiates that they give me. So if you have some information, some ideas, some websites, some whatever, please let me know down here. Please, please. Because I really want to address this, and I want to address this right away. It's just getting to be a bit much for me. So at any rate, I've been talking 13 minutes, but we haven't talked in a while, so I feel like we needed to catch up a little bit more. There's some other things I need to catch up with you, but I'm trying not to make it too long. I can go more than 15 minutes, but who wants to sit and hear me talk for 15 minutes? I don't. So anyway, shout out to all my loopy brothers and sisters and to all my subscribers. And I see you. I know you're there. I look at your videos. I haven't been commenting a lot because I'm usually watching while I'm waiting in the doctor's office or something, and I get called, and so I'm keeping up with you guys as best I can. I'm behind on a lot of videos, but I need to check in with everybody on their channel and see what you guys have been up to, and maybe we'll talk about some of the things that's in the news on my next video. I'm going to try to make another one this week, but let me know how you're doing. Say hello. Take some time to stop by and let me know that you came by. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. And like I always say, loopy lovies, pools of spoons, and cute little fluffy puppies. Bye-bye.